Imagine you have been transported about 2,500 years back in time to ancient Persia, now known as Iran. This is you. Your name is Nariman Nashak, which means manly-minded friend of all, and you live in Susa with your 3 wives and 8 children. You are a sailor in the Navy and practice a religion called Zoroastrianism. Your everyday life may look something like this.
Oh, honey, remind me to pick up a gravestone while we're here. My 3rd wife's father is very sick. He won't be around much longer.
Oh, that's horrible, but look at this pot. It's so nice. We should get it.
Very nice. How much for the pot?
3 silver coins.
That's ridiculous. I'm a sailor. I don't have that kind of money.
Hey, I've got to pay taxes just like the rest of us. I won't go any lower than 2 silver coins.
Fine, but I want a receipt in case it's not what I paid for.
Thank you so much.
You may have noticed in the video that you, Nariman Nashak, bought a ceramic pot with silver coins. In ancient Persia, ceramic pottery was a prominent trade. It was also common to exchange goods for silver or gold coins. There are records that ancient Persians kept that are similar to receipts and allow us to understand the culture surrounding the ancient Persian marketplace.
Zoroastrianism, which is the religion that you practice, happens to be one of the world's oldest monotheistic religions. Zoroastrians do not worship fire, as Westerners wrongly believe. Zoroastrians just believe fire and other elements represent God's light or wisdom on the world. The picture on the screen is a symbol of the Zoroastrians' god, Ahura Mazda, which means wise lord. Cyrus's life spanned from 580 to 529 BC. He was the first ruler of the ancient Persian Empire, otherwise known as the Achaemenid Empire. He founded ancient Persia by uniting the 2 major Iranian tribes, the Medians and the Persians. He also absorbed many different territories, including Ionia, which is now modern-day Turkey. Cyrus the Great also conquered Babylonia, where many exiled Jews were living. His greatest legacy was allowing these Jews and all the other exiled people living under his rule to go back to the place they came from. He was the first to apply the idea that if you give people freedom, they are more likely to be loyal. Today, this principle remains the foundation of our country. Cyrus's proclamation declaring that exiled people could come back to their homeland was recorded on something called the Cyrus Cylinder.
Hey! Your Majesty, it's really exciting that you conquered Babylon, but you know, the Jews here are really unhappy. Why? Well, even though we know that you're a Zoroastrian, they think you're paying too much attention to Babylonian gods. They want to acknowledge their god more. You know, I think Persia would be stronger if we just let the Jews go back to Israel. Not just the Jews, everybody. If we let everybody go back to where they came from, then people will be free to live in the way that pleases them, and they'll be loyal to Persia from even far away. Write this down. It's going to be an official proclamation. Yes, sir. I have my cylinder, and my quill is at the ready. On this day, Cyrus the Great officially proclaims that all people are free to go back to the place from whence they were exiled in earlier times. Got it. Hey!
Cambyses II was the son of Cyrus the Great, and was made king when his father set out on an eastward expedition. Cambyses II is most famous for his lost army, a group of 50,000 men who were buried by a sandstorm in the desert. Herodotus, an ancient historian, wrote that Cambyses died from gangrene after receiving a stab wound to the leg, but historians today suggest that he may have been assassinated by Bardia.
Darius, the son of the satrap or provincial governor of Parathia, became king when he assassinated Bardia, the previous king who was suspected of killing Cambyses. Although Darius was technically a king, the people didn't recognize him as one and conducted 19 revolts after the death of Bardia. Darius eventually asserted his rule through force and later went on to build the royal roads.
Hey! How was your journey? My journey was excellent. It's
This map of ancient Persia highlights the royal road built between 521 and 485 BCE by Darius. It spanned 1,500 miles, or 2,400 kilometers, and went all the way to the Aegean Sea. This road became hugely useful to merchants, soldiers, and royal messengers, who were able to travel much more efficiently. You, Naima Nashak, live in Susa, which is really convenient for you since it's right in the middle of the royal roads. The Persians influenced society today through their religious, political, and technological advances. The Zoroastrians inspired monotheism. Cyrus appreciated the value of freedom, and the royal roads were the first of many high-tech transportation systems. Ask yourself, where would we be without ancient Persia?